we've got something special today.
How special?
It's a game that's not even out yet.
Oh, did Christmas come early?
Or late. We're closer to it being late than it is early.
I never am late.
Okay. Anyways, what we have here is a game that's currently on Kickstarter right now if you are watching this within the next 2 weeks. This game is called Eternal Kings.
Ooh,
yeah, I got
fancy.
to meet with the game designer on Monday. His name is Rolando Issa. His little business card that matches the cards from the game.
Ooh.
Goes by Rolo. And he showed me this game and gave me a copy of it. And so like I said, it's currently on Kickstarter and it is going to be, as of the time of this coming out, 11 days left, I believe. Mm-hmm. They're getting pretty darn close to their goal right there. It's a pretty modest goal. I believe it's 20K.
It's not bad.
And so what this game is, now that we've been talking about everything else,
sure.
It is a version of chess. Kind of like chess meets Magic, where all of your different pieces are going to be cards that have abilities that flip over. And you also have a deck of ability cards as well that you can get throughout the game and use. Nice. Today, we just did our little practice game. Yeah. We did, you were doing intelligence and I was doing something else. I forget the name of it.
I think we consider wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom was a separate one. And now what we're going to be doing here is I'll be playing agility, which has trap cards, which is hopefully going to be very fun.
Well, definitely be tricksy.
Yes. And what do you got?
I get to be strength. Yeah.
Ugly strength with your mutated brutes and all of your abominations.
I don't know. I got some tentacle-y things and multi-heads and human centipedes and you know what you got.
Disturbing.
I try.
Yeah. It also comes with this wonderful, you can kind of see the bottom of it right here, but this wonderful vinyl chessboard that actually is size appropriate to put our cards onto.
Yeah. I also hear that there might be an update or an upgrade for this in the future.
Yeah, the board might change because unfortunately it is a little bit of a thing having a rolled up, you have to fold over the game mat and roll it out to fit it back inside the box.
Sure.
So that might be something that changes, but at least for the Kickstarter version, you will get this very nice mats.
Well, I like mats, so I'm excited. I know when I used to play.
What about John's or Josh's or Nathaniel's?
Nathaniel, maybe.
Wait, Matt's biblical as well. What are you talking about? It's the first one. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. It's the first one.
I didn't realize you were so religious
about
your rules and laws.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I didn't know you were such an eternal king.
I try. Props. Yeah. I love props. What was great, I actually like mats for games.
Yeah.
With miniature games, even board games, because I like to just roll them up and keep them away. And they look nice, and they fit on most table surfaces really good, and I don't have to worry about keeping the box around as much.
Yeah.
Which, again, without the box, there's not much else going on with it, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a mat and some cards, and you just go to town. And if you know how to play chess, it's going to be very easy to learn how to play this game. There's a couple rules that don't exist in this one. En passant is one of them. Yeah. The French one for passing, basically, if you're close enough and somebody does a double move and you can move into the space that they skipped over, you take their pawn. It's a very specific one. Castling does exist, but one that doesn't exist is if your pawn makes it all the way across the board. I didn't see anywhere in the rule books about you getting a piece back.
So, but again, the way the pawns will work, and you'll find out. They're more.
They have a double. They play double duty.
Yeah, so you just use them a different way now.
Yeah. With that, let's actually get into the game.
Sure. Cool. Y'all ready for it?
Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. All right, and here we are in game. So, as you can see, the wonderful vinyl mats with all of our dudes set up. So, one thing that we did is we're just using these straight out of the box. So, we didn't actually go through. Normally, what you do is there's variants. You can go one by one, putting down your creatures until both of you have put them all out, because there is a deck building aspect to this. Similar into the vein of like Summoner Wars, where you can edit your deck beforehand. They don't have to all be the same faction. You can actually mix and match them, but when you do that, you're also taking the risks of not being able to use certain cards. And then, I'm playing on the white side, so I will be going first.
And if you're curious who that sexy voice is, that's my main man, Hadrian.
Yep, and we got Socal Viking across from me. There we go. All right, so I'll start us off. Do you want to do a quick rundown of what our stuff does?
Yeah,
go ahead and do that.
We could do a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll go first on this one because I got this down.
Yeah.
So all my pawns are pretty much the same, just like Hadrian's, that are draw for using their powers and moving. So just like normal pawns. But I have one unique guy, my Hell Beast. Whoa. And he's pretty much the same strength, 5'5". But his key ability is I can attack anywhere, any direction.
Whoa.
So he's really strong. And
yeah.
it's reflexive, which I'm not sure how that's going to be useful yet, but I like that it is.
Yeah.
Other than them, we have my rook here. They're pretty basic, nothing too good on the stats, a little bit stronger on hitting, and he has some hit points. But he draws a card, so I got some acceleration. I like that. The cool guy is his brain extender. He's a psyker. And what he's going to be doing is pushing my monsters and beasts around a little, like for free. So I kind of like that, but he's also a knight, so there's going to be some weird movements.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the ones I'm hoping will be my secrets, are my Shadow 2 bishops. So they hit really hard.
And what Shadow does is, Shadow's when he uses that ability, he's able to move through up to 2 of his own units and still be able to attack. Because there's Shadow and there's Flying. Flying lets you move over a lot more stuff, but you can't attack after you do that.
Right. So I'm hoping this is going to be a weird surprise angle every once in a while. But we will see. And then the last ones are my king and queen. My queen is really cool just because she can draw a card and discard a card, and she's still a strong queen.
Right.
She's also a crazy monster with multiple heads. And then the last one is Zalmulg, is what I'm guessing his name is.
Yep.
He's a 7/1, which is your traditional king in this game. But he's cool because he creates mutants. I can activate him to create blockers or more danger.
And on my side, same thing going on with my pawns. All my pawns are 5/5s. They can draw a card. My special pawn is Lenny the Lamplighter. He is a human rogue, and he can do an ability. Target adjacent ally creature may move if it is not moved this turn. So I've got my own little movement shenanigans right there with this pawn. Going to my rooks, I have them. They are 6/3s, and they have Shadow 1. So not quite as strong as that one, but they can move through my own...
initial line.
Exactly. On my knights, they are able to draw a card, similar to how his rooks. We kind of flip that around a little bit.
Right.
My bishops are the Zari Trappers, and what they do is place target adjacent trap into an unoccupied space adjacent to Zari Trapper. And so that's what my deck does. I have traps, and they can move it around. I'm going to skip my... Well, actually, let's go right back to my queen. I can also manipulate my traps at instant speed. Anything that has red in its cost means that you can do it at instant speed, basically. And my queen is able to destroy target adjacent trap. And so that might be beneficial because my traps, I can suffer from my own traps if I have to go through them. And that can fix some mistakes if I need to. And my king just lets me draw a card. Very simple.
Yeah, I think that's the second king that's done that.
Yeah.
It's a good book. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Ready to get started?
Definitely.
All right.
So it's not in the rules, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! He's so strong!
There we go. All right. That's your pawn moving hand.
It is.
I got an advantage already.
That's true. I'm going to have to use my left now.
There we go. I'm going to move this city miscreants and draw a card.
That's fair. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to move my guy 2 spaces up. My mutant brute! And he's also going to flip and draw a card.
Sounds good.
All right.
Now we're going to go through and just read our cards really quick.
Yes. As a note, we have yet to read any of our action cards. So
yeah, that's right. We didn't read any of our action cards. I'm going to go ahead and move up this City Miscreant and lay down a trap.
Of course.
Remind myself.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay.
Yes. That's fine.
All right. Well, I did this move on purpose.
On purpose?
On purpose. Because I figured if I'm going to be drawing cards early enough, I might as well try to get my big guy out.
Yeah.
So he's coming in, and he's going to grab another action card. So
Sounds
I moved
good.
up my, what is it called? A horse slug? It's pretty disgusting. No matter whatever he is, he makes me sick.
That's fine. I will go ahead and move up and draw a card.
Okay.
I'll move up there. And
Yeah,
draw a
that's
card.
probably smarter.
Yeah. Cool.
What?
I like hearing
Wow,
that. Read card, read card, read card. What?
Yeah. So how's it trigger?
I don't know. How does it trigger? What does the card say?
You have to place this thing into an unoccupied space.
Like a trap?
Kind of like a trap. That's why I'm like, how does this work? And then...
Is it a trap?
No. It's opposite of a trap, kind of.
Oh. Oh, is that the structure?
Yeah, it's a structure.
Okay.
So I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what this is. This is new to me.
That's the only deck that has a structure, and I think there's only one in there.
It's weird, but it's cool. It's
and
cool.
so it buffs the whole row, I believe, is what it says.
Some of them do. This one is it's just one space, but I have to preset it just, I think, like a trap.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it's a sacrifice mechanic. Okay, so now that I know that, I'm actually going to hold on to this one until I kind of see a better space for it. But I like it. That's your trap. Oh, man, I really wish they had a way to identify that that's your card.
I imagine sleeves.
Yeah.
Like, these cards are, I believe these look like they're standard sized cards.
Yeah.
But actually, that's actually a thing. Well, yeah, you can definitely sleeve up the action cards. That's what I was going to say. For a second, I was like, but maybe you don't want to sleeve them because they do have a double side. But you don't have to worry about these ones. Only these ones.
Okay. So now that I've seen that,
I'll have mine facing this way, and you can have them facing the other way.
Sounds good.
There we go.
All right. Well, let's try to get some fun shenanigans in. I think
I don't like your shenanigans. Your shenanigans are foul and mean. Mine are lighthearted and have breath and are fun.
You are the funnest, sir.
You're the fun police.
You're my favorite. All right.
Less thinking, more action.
Yes. Bloop.
Okay, that's fine.
But what's going to happen is because
you're
going
to
to
flip back
and unflip.
Yup, that sounds fine. I will go ahead. Do that.
Perfect. I was kind of hoping you would do that.
That's fine.
Because now that's going to allow me to go forward. No, I can't do that because your king is the purple, right?
King is purple. Queen is red.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. And what I'm going to do is probably use this card now.
Mm-hmm.
Just double checking on anything weird I'm missing. Nope, you're not too good at it yet. We're still early.
I don't have as many shenanigans as the other one did.
All right, so target ally creature, does it away. So, do you think this is like adjacent if it's 2?
Which one are you checking adjacency from?
This guy, I'm thinking.
So adjacency is just all 8 around him.
Okay, this one has 2, so does that mean it's
so adjacency
sphere?
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I believe diagonals count as 1 space.
Okay, so that just moves it that way. That's neat. Got it. Got it. All right.
What you got?
So I'm going to move him up to draw a card.
Sure.
But no, I have to use it to use this because I want to try it out.
Okay.
He is going to do the Lasso of Arms. It's a white cast. It costs 2. I have 4.
Yep.
And what it's going to do is allow me to pick one target, and that target's going to be able to move up 1. And it can be up to 2 spaces away.
So it says target ally creature within 2 spaces away is placed 1 space closer to the casting creature. That creature may not attack this turn.
Yeah.
There we go.
It allows me to do this.
Yep.
So
that's fine. Anything else? I don't believe so. So I will go ahead and go. And I will... Yeah, I will flip this one over, move up to use his ability to make this one move up 1.
Nice.
All
right. And then if I do that... No. But yes, okay. I wanted to make sure I couldn't just move up and take your king or threaten your king.
Okay, already.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm having to be worried about your bishops, and I know I'm pretty fine against your bishops right now.
Right. That's what I'm double checking too. Is there any bishops I want to take?
Your bishop can go right there.
I know.
By the way, you have Shadow too.
I thought
go
about
right
it.
ahead.
I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, I concur.
So I don't want to take any of that. So what I will probably do is force you to move up 1 if you had to, which then would make it non-threatening. So we'll just move him here.
You move that one there and flip back over and draw a card.
Yeah, because you don't have anything else I'm looking at.
All right.
Card.
All right. I will go ahead and move this one and draw a card.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. So let's see what I got. Anything good?
I don't know. Is it good?
It is, but drawing that card, again, here's the cool thing about it. I now, if I want to activate him again, I won't get the using any of my cards, so I'd have to activate another person.
Right.
So...
That's one of the things you have to balance. So on your card, in case if it wasn't aware, like I want to say obvious, but all of your cards have this discipline score right here. For all of our pawns, it's 4. All their abilities will cost exactly how much discipline that they have, but our cards in our hand also cost discipline. So, for example, if I wanted to move this guy, I can either use that 4 to flip him over and draw a card, or I can use that towards one of the cards in my hand.
Okay. I will then... I move him again because it's still not ideal. But what do I got there? Okay.
What do you have?
Well, I have an opportunity to save myself one way, but that's going to bring out your queen. So...
You just back off. I'm okay with that.
I might have to, but it's going to put me in a defensive position.
Sure, I'm okay with that.
But I think I will because of this card I pulled. So let's try it out. So we're going to just back off for now.
Sure.
And see if we can't optimize that.
Get that ready.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move up this city miscreant. Put a trap down.
Cool. I dig that. All right. Oh, that's why that sucks. Okay. So I have an ability that cannot be used the turn I play it.
Oh, okay.
So if I think the creature's going to die, which it could,
right,
I'll cast it on it. So the other one might be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and use that since we were talking about it earlier, and I got a few creatures now that would be helpful not to have bad things happen. So I'm going to use the 2, and I'm going to place down Gaseous Fissure.
May I see that?
So this is the first structure.
Oh, there is another structure.
Yeah. So it's not a trap only because I don't place it face down. So you get to know what it does.
Ooh, target non-hero mutant or beast you control in this space specifically regenerates.
Or I thought it was one space away because I can't. It has
no,
to be
in this space.
In that space?
In this space.
That's weird. Because
you have to be on top of it.
Oh, because it sounds like you place it in a non.
You do place on unoccupied space.
Oh, so then I move it.
You're planning for You're planning for the future.
I would do.
Yeah, you can put the card down and then go on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm like,
you got it.
I thought it was like an AOE like heal.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, how do I make this work? Okay, so let's say that's the case. So say here that gives me a chance to try to threaten.
Lenny the Lamplighter.
Right. So.
Poor Lenny.
Well, to be fair, he got a little uppity, moved some characters around, dropped a trap in front of me.
Right. Okay, so what I will do is... That's fine there, that's fine there. I believe I just want to draw a card.
Oh, I believe you, man. That's smart.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Not this one.
The other horse?
I'm going to do this one.
Or knight, sorry.
Yeah.
I play chess.
The shopkeeper, excuse me.
Okay, well, because of that, that does encourage me to make the attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make the attack, even though he'll probably get killed by the pawn.
Not the pawn,
but the bishop.
Yeah.
But getting rid of Lenny right now is worth more to me, and you're going to take him with the knight anyways if I don't do anything.
Yeah.
He can't move, so I might as well. Well, I guess he could survive the attack, but that card doesn't disappear because it's a structure.
Right.
So I'll take
First blood.
I'll take Lenny because
Lenny!
He's bad. I'm going to flip him. Because that still won't work. So I'd rather grab the card now. By the way, action card. Oh man, I should shuffle better. Action cards are a really cool part of the game, and making sure you have your discipline or AKA mana kind of open on your card is important.
So I will go ahead and run my Zari Trapper into your mutated brute.
Right
there. And then from there,
thank you.
I will put down another trap.
That's fair. Here's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Should I spoil it about these traps?
Sure.
So some of these traps might be fake traps.
Yes. So of my traps, he hasn't seen any of them so far, but later on in the game, one of the strategies, when I was talking to the developer, Rolo said that pay attention to the discard pile because you know in the starting sets how many there are, and so you can be like, okay, I've sprung this, and this, which means that there's only this or this left. So I've got a 50-50 chance that that trap is not actually a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the reasons for that is because I trigger my own traps if I go over them. And I don't want that to happen. But I can bluff, put down a trap, make him think I should not go into this tile, and then go into it myself and go, haha, I bluffed you.
Yeah. So I have a really cool card that I want to use, but I got to put it on the right creature.
Right.
Okay. I just remembered one of my cards and how he works. So
Yes.
I might try to use my brain extender now. And because they're knights, they jump.
Yes, knights don't care. Like when a knight moves, they actually hop. So they don't count the squares, the tiles that they go over. So you go over my traps when you do that. Same with when you fly.
Okay.
So like, for example, if I were to do this move with my knights, which I'm kind of forecasting to you,
Yeah.
if I were to do that move, I would not set off my own trap because
Right.
knights hop.
Yeah, maybe I do want to get my knights out and see what's going on. Because this guy's neat. He kind of moves my guys around.
Yep.
So,
Just like Lenny did. Poor
I
Lenny.
miss Lenny too.
He just wanted to pet the wabbits.
Yeah, he did. Okay. I also am curious about just triggering these traps.
Yeah, you should trigger them. Trigger all of them, please. Go ahead.
All right. How's the best way to trigger these traps? I do really. I'm super curious about these traps now. So I am going to do how? Okay. Yeah. I could probably do that. So here we go. Let's try some fun stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to use this brain extender.
Yep.
He's going to hop over here.
Yep.
I'm going to flip him. Oh, wait. See, I can't do both. But I'll do it. Okay, I'll flip him because I want to use him. I just want to see his ability. That's going to force this guy up 1.
Okay.
I think so.
He just gets to move.
Yeah.
So if it's his first move, you can go
adjacent
to.
ally mutant or mountain may move as if it has not moved this turn. Yeah, so he gets to just move up 1. So that's what I'm doing.
He could move too.
No, he's just getting a free move.
Yeah, but since it's his first move as a pawn, you could trigger that trap.
Okay.
Do you want to trigger the trap?
I really want to trigger one of those ones, but I think I might just for... Yeah, it's an experimental game, folks. I'll go a little chaotic.
Yeah.
Let's trigger this.
I'm going to tell you, you're going to be not very happy.
That's fine. I'm triggering it.
All right, so you're going to move there.
Yeah.
And so this is going to trigger. It's Venom Bomb.
Okay.
When a creature enters this tile, flip Venom Bomb. Creatures in this must discard 2 cards.
Oh, nice.
If they can't, you take 5 damage.
So I can either lose the creature or lose my cards.
You have to discard 2.
Oh, but if I can't...
But if you can't discard 2, the creature takes 5.
You know what? That's not so bad. So either you blow up the creature or you mess with my hand, and that's fine.
And you have exactly 2 cards in your hand.
And to be fair, I'm going to show them you real quick. They're the same cards, so I don't mind too much.
Well, so he discarded Signet of Strength, which is a creature alteration, something you put on the creature and lasts until you use it. When you sacrifice it, target adjacent ally creature. Place target adjacent ally creature into an unoccupied space adjacent to that creature. That creature may not attack this turn. So it gives you a little extra hop.
Yeah, so that's what I'm realizing now. All this strength deck likes doing micro moves.
Yeah.
Like cool little things, dragging people around. I dig it.
I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it.
Yeah, again, the downside about that one is, of course, I have to play ahead with it.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I figure I'm going to go ahead and jump on top of your structure to deny you it.
Unless I kill you.
And put a trap down.
All right, now in this scenario, to be very clear, I should be able to activate my Hell Beast. He can attack from any direction. Well, he can attack that way anyways, as a normal pawn. And then when he's on top of it, that will negate the damage, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so that's probably the smartest thing I can do.
Because, non-hero mutant or beast you control. Yeah.
Let's do that. And since I don't
Since I led you into that, let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of you. I'm not going to trigger this because I think he's a pawn, so I don't have to use his openness. I'm not going to flip him.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so now, let's make sure it's very clear to everybody that there's still a structure.
Right.
Now, and that's your king, not your queen. Good. Okay, so I think the downside right now is obviously there are at least 2 characters he can attack with me, but I get 1 round of survival.
Exactly.
So we'll see how it goes.
I will go ahead and... That is not as shenanigansy as I wanted it to be. Oh, well.
We got all these traps on my end, so that's slowing me
that's
down.
Great. So, if you do that, that's going to happen there. So, we will... We'll do that.
That's fair.
And I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, good call. I'm like, I see some fun spots, and then I'm like, oh no, queens are amazing.
Yeah, queens are amazing.
I don't think I want to go too crazy with him, unless that's a fake trap, which I don't think it is.
What? What would ever lead you to believe that?
Oh, well, now I don't know as much, because you put 2 here, and you know my pawn can jump there, which makes me think that might be a fake one, and that might be a real one. Huh.
Mind games!
I dig it. Now, the only reason I'm hesitant is because if I take that, you'll put your queen in the way, but then I can take your queen with no bad things happen to me. This is so much cooler. I'm trying it. We're going to have to gamble and say that's a bad trap that I don't have to worry about.
Okay, with your rook?
With my rook.
Okay. So you're moving right here?
Yeah, no, I'm going to try to kill you, but here I go. Here I go. No!
Pyro trap. Deal 6 damage to it. Bam.
Can I still do the draw from doing it?
Yeah, because you could have activated that ability before you moved.
All right. But, fun gamble.
Yeah.
So he's done.
You have 2 discard piles currently for your abilities.
Well, one's creatures.
No.
Oh, well, yeah. You know, I like helping. I like having cool things for everyone to see.
And that way, you can move that one up there. That way, it's on camera. Well, fine.
People like camera. Oh, what's this?
It's a card. Wow, I'm killing your dudes without actually having to kill your dudes. This is great. I am having fun.
Man, I got these are all these like little weird microtransactions. This is
Microtransactions?
kind of like I just get to do little things.
Okay. So now that I can probably do this with impunity, I'm going to go ahead and shadow and take out this pawn.
You can. Yeah, I know. You're good.
There we go. Your card, sir.
Cool. Yeah, because the only thing I can threaten you with is my queen, and then you have a counter queen.
Mm-hmm.
So that means
counter queen.
My next bet is. Oh yeah, that could be kind of fun because that's a non-hero. Let's try that. So that's going to be kind of cool. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm mostly playing just for now fun to get some of those mechanics going. So I'm going to activate him.
Yes.
He's going to use his 4 to do throw. Throw is going to cause my Hell Beast or an adjacent character to move 1.
Oh.
I'll even make it very clear. Place target adjacent non-hero enemy creature into an unoccupied
Enemy.
adjacent. Oh, is it enemy?
Enemy.
Oh, it's a throw!
Yeah.
That's super neat. So I can throw stuff into better positions.
Yeah.
But the downside of obviously, folks, is I can't then attack.
Right.
So he moves up.
Does it say you can't attack?
Yeah, the very last thing is casting creature may not attack that turn.
Gotcha.
So again, I'm just setting up pieces.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, throwing your bishop here could be really fun because all you could
Because now
do,
both my bishops are in black.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna do that,
But then I can just attack you right back
and then I'll eat you.
with.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can attack in any direction. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's
That's
great.
right. I will go ahead and. Yeah, I don't like that too much. So. I need to get more traps out.
Mm-hmm. Man, Throw's one of my favorite cards so far. That was cool.
That was nice. I can go ahead and get rid of that gaseous fissure, which is your structure, but I will lose my bishop in doing so, and not have a good way of getting it back if I do. So...
And you might lose your knight in the process, too.
Yeah. That is totally not worth it. We're gonna go ahead and back off.
That seems fair.
Yeah, I'll go there. That's fine. Your turn.
Okay. Well, since I feel like you're giving me a little breathing room, and I don't see any other giant scary spots.
Wait, I'm sorry. I do have a different move that I want to do.
Folks, I guess I can be nice.
I'm just gonna go here.
Yeah, that's the spot I saw too. I was gonna take your guy. I'm like, oh,
and
no,
I'm gonna go
open it
ahead
up.
and flip at the same time.
Cool.
Just in case.
So he gets a draw, yeah?
No, I flip back to my front side. Also, that's gone.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, still stealing your bishop's actually a pretty good spot.
Yeah, you still get to do that.
In fact, not even really any warranty. I don't see anything that's...
You have to use your ability to do so, though.
Right.
Which means you won't be able to use it next turn.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like... I mean, in theory, I wouldn't need it to take out the knight, so I imagine you're going to move the knight, or you're going to put something that's going to threaten me in a bigger way.
Yep.
I think I would still rather get rid of your bishop at this point.
Cool.
It just seems like the smarter move. I don't see any.
So
giant
it is a pawn, but you're using your special ability that lets you attack in any direction.
Right. So, which in this case is just moving forward.
Yes. All right. So that's there. And am I threatened if I do that? It doesn't look to be so. So I'm going to go ahead and start denying you this spot.
Seems fair.
Cut off your halberds. Behind enemy lines. Nowhere to go but forward.
Double check. I don't see any easy spots for you, so my horsey will take
Oh,
the horsey.
oh well. That's fine.
And he's back on the structure.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he gets to reflip. So now, next time he activates, I can shuffle things around, which is kind of cool.
Cool.
Wasn't actually the move I was planning on doing, but I will take it.
Yeah. I gave it to you so graciously.
Yeah, thank you.
I will go ahead and do this then.
Yeah, I figured. All right. And since you are no longer have a bishop on the white, that means I can probably take your bishop.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see what he does. I don't have to use the shadow. So do I have an action card? I do not have an action card.
No, I made you discard him.
So he's all right.
Yeah.
So far, so good. It's your action.
Yep. I want to... There.
Right.
I'll draw a card.
Smart.
Okay. That's once per deck. Okay, cool.
What's your king's ability again?
Draw a card.
Okay. So I don't see a way for you to kill my pawn or my knight if I move him here. This will put you in check.
Yep.
So then you can hide him. We can move him, and if you'd have to move him because you couldn't really block him because of how the knight works, which means I might have access to kill your queen. It's kind of what I'm seeing right now.
We'll just do it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I also have the brain extender.
Let's explain any more Dewey.
So let's do the brain extender. I think targeted ally beast and may move as if it is not moved its turn. So that means that in theory I should be able to move him up.
Yep, I see what you're doing.
Which that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And I don't have any threat there, and it got me out of the other pawn. So currently you're in check. As a note, the game doesn't actually have a check, but obviously that kind of has a check.
Yeah. I am not able to use my shenanigans, unfortunately.
I'm glad to hear
I do
that.
have shenanigans.
I was worried.
Yeah. So yeah, I literally can't do any other move, so bam.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card.
Good call. All right, in this scenario, I can't kill your king. I can't get your queen.
Yep.
The best person to get your queen with will be the rat monster.
Yep.
Because then he'll flip, and that'll give me access to possibly kill your bishop.
Yep. Okay.
And you can't move it on top of him because of my knight.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just saying the king then can't move.
I know I can't kill that, but I'm going to just kill
No,
the
I know.
knight.
Yeah, I'm just happy with that placement. That worked out really well.
So I'll take out your knight.
Yeah. All right. And you have 2 action cards now?
2.
Oh, I have none. I really like action cards. All right, at this point, I have no reason not to continually attack the good pieces with what I have. So the hell beast is going to finish you off and flip.
I will move up, draw a card.
Dang, good call.
Go ahead.
All right. I think I'm okay. Yeah, let's move the horsey around. Moving him into game will just make my game stronger. So he'll come up. He'll do that. The only piece I can move at this point would be him. Moving up. Here we go.
Okay.
And yes, I know he's the knight, but forever he will always be the horsey.
Mm-hmm. I'll move there. And I will put trap.
Cool.
All right, go ahead.
Appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's make things a little bit more aggressive. You had a turn to do some stuff. I don't see anything too threatening right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move him up to draw a card.
Yep.
And I'm putting him in a place for you to take. If you don't, I'll take you. So it's forcing that chain of defense out of the way. Oh, this is a cool card. It just doesn't use for it at the moment.
So why would you want me to move from there? So I take that. How do I die? I don't see a way for me to die right now.
Well, some of us think...
So I'm not going to care. I'm just going to do it.
Thank you. I was like, some of us think a few rounds ahead.
Okay.
Cool.
I drew a card.
Appreciate it. Anything good?
Yes.
All right.
It will win me the game.
I know it. So, hop. Take him there. And he's now refreshed. Yeah, that's yours. Thank you. Horsey, once again, is moving around like a crazy horsey.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I will... go here and draw a card.
That's fair. Target adjacent ally must mutant or beast may move as if it has not moved this turn. Ah, so that doesn't help me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that also means my guy can go. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so how about we do that, because it'd have to be adjacent. Yeah, let's try that out. So I'm going to do this. Brain Extender backs off, but in triggers, but he's going to bring my shadow guy up.
Sure.
My bishop. And my bishop's going to put you in not check.
Yep.
But at least gets me out of that trap that was in there. I'm really digging these brain extenders. They're kind of cool little helpers. Because I'm really bad with the horses normally.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use a card.
Okay.
Use Uncanny Agility to give myself an extra...
Yep, gotcha.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to do that, so that way I'm also going to flip over. I can't flip twice in a turn, but I am going to add a Signet of Agility to my king, which says I can sacrifice the Signet of Agility, use the ability only on my turn. If casting creature has not moved this turn, I may move it, but it may not attack. So basically I can move something else and move him in the same turn.
Oh, but not my creature.
Not yours, only mine.
You pointed at mine, so I was like, ooh, I like this ability. Yeah. All right, so this turn, he can't use it, the movement?
No, I can only use it during my turn anyways.
Okay, so you're preempting for next turn, so I need to do something a little bit more aggressive this turn to get you going. Do I have anything that can put you back into anything? So my queen's open now. That's kind of fun. Sort of. There's still a trap in front. And you can walk on your own traps, but it'll trigger it, yeah?
It will trigger if it is a real trap.
Oh, but I'm also got my king available, but I could also potentially castle right now. That'd be kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay, let's see if you have some kind of cool you just got my check thing. But I'm gonna force your hand on one of these. So I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Well, I got you. I have to make you move, and then it opens up some other attack areas. So yeah, I think that's a fair way.
Okay, I will go ahead and I'm gonna move this one forward.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Still use the signet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he's still on my path. No, you're good. You're good.
And do that.
All right, good. Okay. So that'll change some of my stuff.
And then I draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No,
you're
I'm
good
good.
at the moment.
Well, I flipped this one over to draw a card. This was his actual turn.
Oh, you're going to draw 2 cards?
No, 1, because did I do his flip on this turn? Because I shouldn't have been able to, because he's just doing extra movements.
Okay, then that's
So
fine.
I think I drew a card when I put that on him.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and draw a card.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, I have time before the end of my turn.
Do you have any way to... Oh, I guess you do have a way
I
to pay
do.
for it, because you probably have that same card again.
Yeah, maybe. No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, in our practice game, I learned playing a bit more aggressive, just playing chess was a good way. So I think I will activate my queen.
Yep.
She'll take him.
Yep.
Which, that's normal. I'm not seeing anything else that's too crazy. It's also going to force his king to keep moving. That's yours. She has the ability to draw a card and then discard a card. Now, the downside is I no longer will have the open mana. So I'm going to actually just keep the mana. I'm fine with my card.
Sure.
I just wish it was a better card.
Yeah.
So, but I'd rather have the open mana while she's being aggressive. Okay, so that means it's your go.
Okay. So I only have 1, 2, 3 moves possible. Okay. So I will flip my king.
Good.
I will give him another signet.
Good.
And what this card is, I think I forgot to explain. This card is cost 0. It is red cast, which means instant speed, and I gain 4 agility discipline until end of turn.
Yeah, so it's basically a fuel card to allow you to do the cool stuff on your cards and still do a card from your hand.
Exactly. And so
I'm a big fan of it. I'm glad
I haven't
those
moved
cards
him yet,
exist.
so I'm going to go ahead and just move him back.
Okay. All right, then since again I don't feel very threatened, but you don't have to use your king anymore, I'm going to take this card.
Sure.
With my extender, which unflips him.
Sure.
And then, or do I want to do that? Because I just realized I could take your rook, and that's a safer bet. I should probably take your rook. Let's take your rook instead. Because this guy just opened up a path. I just saw.
Oh.
All right. Do that instead. Oh, you can just have your card back. Okay, so my shadow monster, or what's it called, a multiple mutant? Some kind of cool knight-looking thing just shifted over there and ate a rook. He has a go.
I will move this one here.
Oh, is that the big one?
Then use this one's ability to move this over here.
Oh, so neat.
And that's me.
That's smart. So now the only thing I can see doing is I could just move my queen up to take it and put you back in check. But now I'm like, do your traps have like a AoE area?
Do they?
I don't know. That's kind of the fun thing about this one. So I don't see myself being threatened in any way the next turn.
Oh, sorry. I did want another move.
Okay, do something. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, then that makes my choice even easier. Then we'll backtrack to the last time I wanted to do something. Yep. We'll do that. I'm gonna give you him.
Yep. All right. So on my turn.
Oh, you can't do that. He has a straight line to you.
Oh,
so you can move him a different place, but just can't be right there.
So I moved him from here.
Back one up because you had a way of killing him.
Oh, okay. So I just wouldn't have done it then.
Yeah, that's fine. I agree with that.
Okay. So then I will, on my turn, wish I could use that, but can't. Good.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Take him here. Might as well use his ability. Draw a card. See if it's something I can actually use. Let's see. Well, that's interesting. Marking. This is really cool. I think I'll wait on it.
Okay. Move there. And draw a card.
All right. Okay. Well, then I'll just do this real quick. So he's going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay.
Well, let's see. You're not threatened at the moment, so you're fine.
Just going to move up.
Yeah. It's not going to block any line of sight for me. So I might as well move him here. Do I want to use an ability now? Jason. Okay, so I'm going to do this now because I think it's neat. I'm not going to move anything around, though he could, which is kind of fun because she's also a mutant. But I'm going to try a new card. So I'm going to use some of mine to activate something sack, Mogling. Gives you 3 options. 1, I can gain free focus, which is cool. So it'd be up to. Target gains +2/+0 until end of turn. So that's going to help me bash through real hard targets. Not really been a problem this game.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I'm going to pick is target adjacent enemy creature. Controller discards a card.
Sure.
So
I will discard. So I don't think I'll be able to use it. I'm going to discard Pickpocket, which costs 4, and I have to flip a creature when I do so. Mm-hmm. Target adjacent enemy creature's controller discards a card, and then I draw a card.
I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah, and I could use the brain thing to do some stuff, because I have another card that could help me with that. I'm trying to think if my rat needs to move, or my hell beast guy. He's kind of monstrous. I probably should do it, because you're just going to take him in a second, I think. Yeah.
I'll draw a card.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, I guess that's an easy way of doing that. All right, so he's just going to move up and activate.
Sure.
And now he can threaten you.
I know. I have only 1 space I can go to.
Okay. All right. Maybe for me to finish that off. No, not really.
I'm basically just looking at you saying,
right.
End me, please.
I'm trying. I think this might do it. If I move here, you can't attack me. You can't go these directions. If you go back, yeah, that should do it. Because even if you move here, all directions should be done. So, because if you move forward, I can kill you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So that should be checkmate.
If I had 1 card, if I still had one of these cost 0 ones, I would have an out.
Okay.
But I do not currently. Actually, no, I don't. Because, unfortunately, the king only has 2 discipline. Mm-hmm. All my traps cost 3.
Oh, interesting.
So I would have had a way to kind of like back away and protect myself. Basically, it would have been go there.
Yeah.
Still doesn't do anything. It would have been... Yeah, no, doesn't actually work. Because I have no way of taking care of that.
Right.
Oh, no, what it was, it's earlier on. So I have a card here that I do definitely want to share because it's awesome. Because game's pretty much game is over right now. Escape Artist. It's a restricted one. I can only have 1 in my deck. But if casting creature has killed a pawn in combat this turn, it may shift 1 backwards. So earlier on, when your Hell Beast was there, I had an opportunity to go in, hit it, and come and just go right back out. But I couldn't because my king only has 2 discipline.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so that's the game right there.
Yeah, so it's got a lot of cool little aspects.
Let's go ahead and just do the review right now. So you know, all these traps are real.
Oh, man.
All of them are real.
I gambled
hard. I had
hard.
1 in my hands.
I gambled
that
hard.
was the bluff one.
Okay.
And so what really ruined me in the game, I wasn't saying it out loud because I didn't want to give away anything. Hence the quietness.
Right.
But this screwed me over completely.
Oh, I know.
Because what I was planning on doing is I had just moved the trap that was here over
I
to
think this one,
here.
yeah.
And what I wanted to do is I wanted to have my rook be right here, and for you to forget that this is not an intervening model.
Right.
And so, or intervening card. And so that was literally my next turn play was move this here, stare at you, wait for you to make your move, and then go, yeah, no.
Right. Because again, in this game, you don't have to say check.
No.
So I've been doing it because I like the habit of saying
Yeah.
and it's a friendly game.
Exactly.
Until
We're here to learn.
Until you want to win.
Exactly.
But no, that was a complete accident when I saw that opening too. I
Be
was like,
friendly until you see the whites of their eyes.
right. Or the reds if you haven't been sleeping.
Yeah.
So let's go over a few more things real quick on the board,
Yeah.
and then we'll completely review for you folks.
Yeah, so the
for
one
sure.
that you didn't see was this one, Tripwire.
Mm-hmm.
When a creature enters the Tripwire, they stop moving.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. They just stop moving. They're done.
Yeah, and it's pretty cheap, I'm guessing.
All of them are cost 3.
Oh, okay.
Regardless.
Interesting.
Yeah, so because they have to all cost the same amount, and something you can say before the game because you're always putting them face down.
That's clever. Okay,
Yeah.
so you were learning.
Yep.
I liked my little structure. I guess I'm the only deck that has one, and
Yeah.
I think it's fun because it's kind of like, well,
It's the kind of feeling where it's
huh?
like I feel that I should have attacked a creature on it much earlier on and just gotten rid of it.
Right.
It did mean that I would have lost one of my rooks or one of my bishops earlier on, but looking at where the game ended up,
yeah, I know my queen
Might have
sat
been
on there a
better.
few times, which was fun.
yeah.
And I will say, I think overall, I was pretty happy with most of my action cards, though I didn't have to use a lot of them. I also sat on an unstable strength, which is my version of just getting more power.
Oh, right.
So, but I didn't have a cool card to do.
Yeah, the only other card that I had that you didn't see was Kiss from the Queen, which was a red cast, so instant speed. It's also restricted. I can only have one in my deck. It can only be played during my turn, but if casting creature has not moved this turn, it may move. Casting creature may not attack this turn. So basically it gives one card a double move.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I would say the only thing that, again, apparently my deck uses structures is the other structure. So there's a structure that is a non-hero enemy creature that starts their move in this space.
Takes 4 damage. Whoa.
So it kind of pushes you out or kind of dooms
It prevents certain cards from just that space is off limit. I believe queens.
Well, it doesn't say non-adjacent on this one. So I literally could have, if I had your pawns blocked in, I just a way to clear out the area.
Non-hero enemy creatures that start their move in this space.
Oh, I guess they have to start their move?
I think structures you have to still place adjacent.
Yeah, and they have to start their move, though. So if you sat on it and you never moved, it's not going to
do anything.
Okay.
But as far as like, that kills my bishops, that kills my rooks, kills everything except for my pawns. Yeah, also kills my knights. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, only my pawns would have been immune to that.
Yeah, and the only other one I have here is Forceful Hand. It's a white cast, so it's only on my turn, but it basically allows me, if I know he's going to have a creature, if I move someplace that's going to attack, I can do this and force him not to be able to move.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So it's small control, a little bit of damage. I liked a lot of the little movement things I could do.
Yeah, I think the main thing that tripped me up was in this game and also in our little demo game that we did before this, the fact that these aren't square kind of messed me up in diagonals. Oh, yeah. Where I just wasn't seeing them.
Mm-hmm. And then just little interactions. Like, I know this guy got a lot of work done on him just because his weird attack thing and stuff like that too. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I kind of wish I got to use my king a little bit, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah, I think you learned the first time you set off a trap, it was just like, no,
they're real.
No,
they're real.
No.
I think my only other small gripe is these action cards that go on creatures. Not very pretty to look at on the board because you got to do stuff like this and then you have to pick them up.
Yeah, but
it's a minor thing.
Yeah,
but
thinking about it though, it's like I can't think of a better solution though.
No, I know. Well, there are games that you can have weird sleeves that you kind of just like slide them in on.
Oh yeah, but
again, it's
then
more
the game gets expensive.
Yeah, so I don't know what the Kickstarter price is going for at the moment, but I know it's not much for board games.
44, if I remember correctly, somewhere around there.
Yeah, maybe I'll put the text in later.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so definitely, you watch us play the game. Now go check it out on Kickstarter. This video is going to be going up on, I believe it's going up on Friday the 16th, which means at that point, you will still have 11 days to back this great game.
Digging it.
Yeah. So, for Socal Viking, this is Hadrian, and we will see you next time.